Hi, how are you? Welcome to my channel, Sewing with Dcouture. Today we're going to talk about sewing this pattern, and it's the McCall's M6792, and I'm a medium size. I got this pattern for maybe $1.99 at Hobby Lobby, and I'm in love with it. I'm going to use the contrast fabric. I'm using a black and white fabric with a black contrast piece. I think I like that for the winter. And we're gonna get into work. Give me one moment. I will go ahead and get myself prepped, and I'll come back with the first step. Thank you. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and cut the pattern. I cut a medium, and once you look at the pattern, the label on the back of the pattern, it tells you based on your measurement what size you should cut, whether it be small, medium, or large, or 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Based on my size, I cut a size 16. It doesn't stretch, my fabric doesn't stretch, and it's also not too much, light stretch, but it also recommend that you use moderate stretching fabric. So I chose this fabric from Hobby Lobby as well. It was on sale for 50% off, and I think I paid $4 a yard, and I got 2 yards. So let's get ready. This is my center back, and I'm going to stitch my center back all the way down from top to bottom in the center. It asked for me to cut 2. So I'm stitching the center back from top to bottom. I'm using a 5/8 of an inch seam allowance because that is what the fabric calls for. You can use any size you want to use as far as seam allowance. I'm just using a 5/8 because the fabric calls for that. Because the pattern calls for 5/8. It's the basic one that you'll find is 5/8 of an inch. I have set my stitch length to a 2.5, 3, and I set my stitch width to a 3 to help me to have a nice smooth finish. I have just the regular needle in, the universal sewing needle that works well for basically any fabric. I am doing a straight stitch, 5/8 of an inch, all the way down the center of the fabric. If you like to match patterns up, to match your squares up, the plaid up, you can do that. The fabric is pretty easy to work with, so you shouldn't have much of an issue with that. Now that I've sewn my center back together, I am going to go ahead and inspect my stitches, which is great. I'm going to go now and I'm going to get my center front. And my center front is where my contrast is going to be added. I'm going to pin my contrast piece of black fabric into my area that is needed, that's missing, the center front. Like so. This is what it's going to be looking like. And I will be back to show you more. Now that I've pinned my contrast piece onto my fabric, onto the center front, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stitch at a 5/8 seam allowance to actually finish this area of the garment. So I've sewed my contrast piece into my center front, and then I'm going to join the center front and the center back together so I could go into my sleeves. Also, if you want to, you could go ahead and attach your sleeve, your right sleeve or your left sleeve, I think it's your right sleeve, to your garment, which I'm going to do now, and then I'm going to go ahead and sew my front and back together. I'll be right back to show you my almost finished product. So I've added my contrast piece, and I've also sewed my garment together. This is the finished look. It's not quite finished because I have to go back and do clean up on the inside as far as finishing the edges or the ends. You want to make sure that you finish your seams on the inside of your garment, because even though it's for you, or it's not shown, being seen, you want to make sure that the inside is as good as the outside. So this is what my dress looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and do a fitting with myself, and I'm gonna also do a flat stitch on the collar to make sure it stays down. I'm gonna do some cleaning up on the inside, and I'll be back to show you the finished product. And once again, I've used the McCall M6792 in a medium size. I'll be right back. Welcome back. So this is my finished look. This is a really fun dress that you can wear. It took me maybe about an hour or less to create this outfit. I got it from Pattern, from McCall's Pattern, which is easy, M6792, and it was beautiful. I did my accent piece with a cotton black along with a black and white that I got from Hobby Lobby. You can wear this to a nice outfit. I paired it with some red boots, low top red boots if you could see it, but you could wear it to pretty much anywhere. You could do a casual evening out. You could do maybe a function, maybe a small dinner, maybe just casual if you want to just look something different. I have made a pact with myself to create all my fall wear this season instead of going into the store and purchasing them. This is my second outfit. My first was a DIY video showing you how I created a two-piece outfit for Mimi G Spa, and this is my second one, which is McCall's Pattern 6792, and the fabric was on sale, so I got it for the entire dress. Maybe cost me around $12, trust me, because the black I already had, and I bought a yard and a half of the plaid, and that was on sale for $4. My shoe it's in my closet, so this outfit maybe cost me $12, and I love the result, the outcome. It's just an easy breezy dress to put on, to slip into, and you can still look different. Now thank you again for watching, and do have a great evening. I am back. Welcome to my channel again. This is Nadine. Coming to you from Dcouture Style. We are a small business that does totally original custom-made garments, and my passion is sewing, and I've done this pattern M6792 from McCall's. It's an easy sewing, and I want to come with a review on M6792 to tell you what I would have done differently. What I love about the pattern is that it was easy. It was only 5 pieces, and it was awesome to cut out and to create, because it didn't take that much time to get the pieces cut out and sewn together. I love that you could go from a knit to a medium stretch to a polyester cotton to maybe a cotton with lycra mix, but you didn't have to use a full 4-way stretch fabric. So I love that as well. I love the neckline that was created in the pattern, and I love that it was an easy pull over. You didn't have any, there's no closures on it, there's no zippers on, there are no zippers on it, and there are no buttons, but you could just pull it on. It's an easy slip-on dress. It looks beautiful. I love it. I think that I did a really awesome job for this 1 hour of cutting and the preparation to sew it. What I don't like about the fabric is, about the pattern, is that it has the accent piece, but I would prefer that the accent piece would, once it's cut out in a square, the piece that they give you to place within it, I would prefer that they would have notches on each end, so I'll be able to match up properly. I had a little problem, not much, but I have a little problem with matching it properly to get it to where it's supposed to be. Secondly, I could have customized a little bit to where I make my sleeve a little bit longer. I am not in love with the sleeve at this length, but what I will do, I will go back and I will add some fabric to the end of the sleeve to make it a little bit longer, because it is winter and I want a little bit longer. Also, I would prefer buttons or zippers in the back versus just closures. The versus none at all, because there was none. And I would love if the pattern would come with a little bit more information. What I got and what was in the pattern was not as in-depth as other patterns that I've used. But this is an easy, and definitely it is easy to create, apart from this little contrast piece that you had to put in. If you are a novice sewer, you are going to have a little bit of issue getting this in. If you use a stretch fabric, that's even a little bit more difficult to work with, because the fabric stretches as you sew. So you want to make sure that your fabric has moderate stretch, not four-way stretch, because if it does, then you're going to have some amount of issue with it. But overall, this was a really good experience for me. I love the outfit. I will be wearing the outfit. I will be creating this outfit again, but maybe just one color. Not in the accent piece, not all of that. I will just do one color because I love the neckline, and I'm going to use it in a more of a stretch spandexy fabric to where it fits hair and drapes me versus going all the way straight down. So I'm going to go ahead and tailor that this pattern a little bit, and when I do, I will come back with a video to show you how I can create banging outfit from this pattern. It is an easy pattern. I purchased it at Hobby Lobby and it was on sale for $1.99. I bought about 20 patterns that day and I am in love with it. I'm in love with trying the different patterns that they have there, but also getting a deal. My favorite thing is to get a deal. So if there's anything that you want to ask me, if there's questions that you would like to know, if you have not subscribed to my channel, can you please do so? If you like what you hear and you want to hear more, can you give me a thumbs up and press the subscribe button on your way out? I do appreciate it. And if you have any video that you would like me to see, can you go to the link at the bottom of my page? Thank you again and have a great evening. Goodbye.